Welcome, Meteor fans, to the Meteor Club Apprentice series. This is, I believe, episode 4 for
Mhm.
the Meteor Club podcast site that we've been working on. I have Colby with me again. Colby Cheese, welcome.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So, yeah, let's dive into it. Off camera, let me share my screen. Colby did some work and did a pull request. Let's minimize that guy. All that.
All kinds of stuff going on here.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I had my screen ready before, but now we're in the. There
it's
we go.
okay.
That's where I wanted to be.
All right, cool.
There we go. All right. So this is attempt number 2. We had some audio quality issues, but they seem to be cleared up.
Uh-huh.
So the work you did, you cleaned up the metadata, and it looks like you added the play pause functionality to the button here.
Yep, just got some of the simple stuff out of the way. Bunch of kind of just looking up info for people's Twitter and all that. So
Nice. Yeah. So this was a white space commit.
yeah, I just opened the file and then my stuff auto changed it. So had tabs instead of spaces.
Where's the? Oh, I guess you guys get to listen to the train. I couldn't find the mute button in time. All right. Yeah. So just updated the year in the footer there.
Yeah, I tweaked the stalling just a little bit on the play button. You'll probably see it when you open it up. It's not a huge difference, but it looks a little better.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So it looks like this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So you're catching the click on the play button, and I guess you get when you pull the player in using jQuery here.
Mm-hmm.
You get this player object, and you can actually ask if it's paused, huh?
Correct.
That's pretty handy.
Yeah, so you can do some cool stuff with it in terms of, messing with the play speed and the where you're at in the player, but for our purposes of just playing and pausing.
Oh, nice. So if you can mess with the play speed, maybe we can have at some point we can add controls that allow you to go like 1x or 2x.
Yeah, that's what I was just initially looking at, and so I wasn't sure if there's probably some like simple deal out there we can like copy paste over, or we can make our own. I don't know, whatever's simple.
Copy pasta. All right.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and so here, this is the metadata. It looks like.
Yeah.
You changed this stuff here. You added an ID so we could catch the audio player. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then you changed all this metadata.
Right. Added in the links for the Twitter and all that you had as hashtags.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's funny. Mm-hmm. My designer didn't look my info up.
Yeah.
Oh, well. And then it looks like you went through and just kind of removed a lot of the old episode insertion code that we had, since we don't.
Right. Yeah, I figured we weren't going to use it. If we needed to put it back in later, we've got it in the commit log.
So you also removed this sign-in form, but did you remove the packages that were attached to that?
That's actually a good point. I thought about that after I'd already submitted it, and then I went to bed. So that's something I do need to do. But
it's all good. Okay, and then here you just removed all the various fixtures that we had because it's all automated at this point. So
right, yeah, and for the looks of it, since we have 3 of them in there, it does look a little bit weird until you get to 5, because that's the way it's designed. But I mean, for the testing purposes, you can go in and Mongol and you can add 2 more. But that's also what I mentioned to you off camera, is that you probably need to play with the styling on the list of episodes, because right now it's I guess the way it was designed is it looks fine with a title being 1 line, but once your title goes to 2 lines, it kind of shoves everything together in an odd way. You'll see.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe what we should do is get this thing deployed, and then we'll fixing that.
It'll work. It'll work. It's all small tweaks at that point.
So this one's done. Oops. Don't need a file. There we go. So this one's cleared up. How do I get back to issues? There used to be a link here, I thought. You gotta click over here, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I thought what we could do in honor of like Heroku launching their their session affinity, we could play with that.
Okay.
And see if we could get it deployed there. So that could be interesting. Let me pull down the latest code. Just give it a quick hand test, and then origin master. Which perhaps brings up another good point of, should we think about writing tests at some point as well?
Yeah, that would be cool to do.
I think in the next session. So the goals are to get this deployed and then clean up anything that looks funky. So we can get this thing launched, and then we can start iterating over it. And I think the good first step would be like, making sure we have some test coverage, and then we can start kind of refactoring things too.
Awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm down for that. Always good to learn tests. So. I think you had to click on an episode. I don't know. If
no, it totally just worked. I don't know if you.
Oh, it did. Okay, I just didn't hear it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if it records on my end or your end, or oh, I see what you mean about it being funky, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can just go to Mongol and do a duplicate twice, and it'll look. But for now, yeah, it does look goofy.
Well, if we're gonna, oh god, this stupid phone.
Yeah, that's something I was like, well, I don't know how that's gonna work out for the deploy until you get 5, but
yeah,
unless you just add some kind of thing where it just at least shows the background color. I don't know.
Oh, look at you. You even went and found my Stack Overflow. That's funny.
Yeah, got them Google skills, yo.
I'm probably going to change mine out to Cora, because honestly, I never get on Stack Overflow.
Right. Yeah, I'm the same way. I go on there if it takes me there from Google, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't.
Which is often, right? But I never answer. Like, yeah. I'm always there looking for answers, but I never answer any. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I do all my answering through blog posts and like Slack chats, basically. So, I don't know how helpful that is. But.
Okay. All right. So I think we're good to go.
For the iTunes link, I just put it instead of putting it to the direct episode, it just goes to the actual podcast itself.
Yeah.
Index on iTunes.
So my thoughts are here. Maybe we could split this guy on the dash and maybe make this like a sub.
Okay.
What's this? Is this like an H2
subheading or whatever?
Yeah. Oh, it's just a span, huh?
Interesting.
Yeah. So we can just make a new span or something here. Seems like this, you'd really want this to be like an H2 tag for...
That's what I was going to say. Is it might be easier to just go in and go to the typography section and just replace episode title with, H2 or whatever you want to do. I guess you'd have to just see if that changes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not terrible. And then what we could do, if we split right here on the dash, we could do like an H3 tag right here. That's not terrible, but of
Uh,
course, like,
Tweak it a little, yeah.
yeah, these boxes they must be like,
But yeah, they're not responsive, or maybe if it was like a flex box, it would be, I don't know. Not sure how.
yeah.
Because like I said, whenever it gets too big,
Actually, they are when it's responsive, it's doing the right thing. But what?
Interesting. So it's the desktop version that doesn't seem to
Yeah.
do that. That's interesting. Maybe I just have to go look at the way it's styled or whatever.
All right. Ooh, my machine all of a sudden got super laggy.
Uh-oh.
Let's close some of this crap I got open.
Recording eats up some CPU.
Goodness. Oh, I think it might actually be my battery is dying on my wireless device here.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I actually use one of those too. I like these things.
Let's close some of this stuff we don't need anymore. There we go. Seems better now. Okay.
Good stuff.
So we're going to do Heroku. Find an article here. Oh, look, this is mine.
Good stuff. It's always nice when you write an article and then it helps you out later. Build pack horse. Let me see which one I was looking at. The one I found when I Googled was Heroku build pack for Meteor.
Yeah, a lot of those are out of date. I think
Right.
as far as I know, the horse build pack is the one that's like being kept up to date. As you can see, it was
that's good.
Updated 3 days ago.
There you go. Yeah, this one was back March 18. So.
Yeah, why horse? There are a gazillion forks and branches of various build packs remixing the word Heroku, build pack, Meteor, many of which are abandoned or outdated or broken, and it's really hard to keep them straight. So this is the horse one.
All right, I like that description. That's funny.
Indeed. That might be one of my favorite descriptions. All right.
Let's check it out. What do we got to do here? Forgot to deploy with Git.
There we go. This is what I was looking for. We can tell it to create with the build pack. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
So create build pack. Do we need to tell it? No, we don't have to tell it to stack anymore. You know what? That's...
Incomplete credentials. Fun stuff. It's been a while since I've used Heroku back when I was doing Rails stuff.
think this is what I actually want because I don't want them to name it. I want this to like
All
be
right, so give them that brand
recognizable
name.
in my dashboard.
Yeah, especially if you have a lot of stuff
Thawing
in
Bastion 7142 doesn't seem very recognizable to me.
there.
All right.
Just reminds me of that game, Bastion.
So I think I need to do Heroku login here. Oops.
Hurry, everyone go spam Josh's email.
It's pretty public, man. I mean, I put it
Yeah,
in a lot of places.
right.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Fun stuff.
All right. Login. Oh, I do have it saved.
Sweet.
Do this part off camera.
Yeah, might as well.
Apparently, I went
Got a
for
few apps running there.
yeah, quite a lot. That's why I said like it. I need to like have it be something obviously named.
Right.
I should really go in and like clean all that up. All right. There we go. Oops. Now I gotta change my password.
So did you say Heroku was similar in price to Modulus? Or?
Well, technically it's cheaper right now, right?
Okay.
You can run one dyno free, but then like their new pricing, I think will be more in line with what Modulus charges you.
Yeah, because on the podcast, you were talking about it. You could run it for half a month.
Yeah.
So
So it's Heroku beta pricing. Yeah, here it is. Oh, have they launched that pricing maybe? Pricing. So one dyno. Oops. Just need one. Just one. Yeah, right now it's free. Still.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I guess the new pricing that you were talking about is to combat the people who ping their website to keep it awake constantly.
Yeah.
All right.
Which we'll set up.
All right. Fun stuff.
See if I still have that running. Meteor Club. Meteor.js Club. No, that's not running. I'll have to figure that out too. I had an uptime app. I forget where I stashed it.
Okay.
Yeah, see, it's like totally less obvious here. All right, so the build pack.
Hide and seek.
That guy. There we go. So we've created our Meteor Club podcast.herokuapp.com. We've got a Heroku remote. So if we say push Heroku master, the build process should kick. Oh, wait. There's another step here. We got to add Mongo Lab. So they had this in there as part of the build pack, but I don't know if it's changed. They probably removed it because they used to use Compose, but they don't have a free tier anymore. Excuse me.
So that's how you get it connected to the DB.
Yeah. So for now, we'll just do Meteor Club podcast.herokuapp.com.
How do we get it to run with the settings file?
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll get into that in just a minute. Basically, we'll set Meteor settings here, just like we did for this root URL. We'll do the same thing with Meteor settings.
Okay.
And we'll do that, and then I'll go back later and we'll change the API key. Not that it matters, I'm sure, but all right.
Yeah, it'll work out.
So I guess we should do that. So there was like a handy, I saw some modulus meteor settings. They've got like a nice way to like cat the settings file and then set it.
Set it as like an environable.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There it is.
Find it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice. So that'll just grab the file and set it up.
Yeah, I believe so. Meteor settings equals. Do we want like maybe it's these guys for expansion? Do you remember in Bash like what would cause it to run like that?
Good question. Let's see if I'm doing that.
That did not work.
Let me check and see if I have something.
There, that worked. You just
Did you find it?
Yeah, double quotes around
just
it.
regular quotes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you can see now on the screen, like it set Meteor settings to this little bit of JSON that we had in there.
Perfect.
So now, like if you go look in the other way you can do it is let me refresh the screen because Heroku dashboard is not real time. We click on Meteor Club podcast here and go to settings. There's config vars.
Bam.
And so the Meteor settings are in there just as JSON. So now I think we're good to go. Git push origin. No, Heroku master. And so what happens, the build pack is really just a set of bash scripts, and it's telling it to like download the Meteor files and like install Node and all that stuff. So you can see here, like right now it's downloading Meteor distribution. So it's grabbing 1102 probably.
Sweet.
And it's going to get that installed. And now it's running the bundle, right? So it's doing a Meteor build command right here, which is going to create that directory that it can execute against.
This does all the commands you would normally have to do manually.
Yeah. So I mean, think of the build pack as like MUP, right? It's pretty
Mhm.
close to what MUP does. It's just specifying it in a way that's going to work with Heroku, because you fire your app and it's going to choose the port for you and all that kind of stuff, and then it handles like routing, like hooking up the router to route everything properly.
Nice. All right. We just got to let it do its thing there, I suppose.
Yeah, takes a while to build.
Let's see.
No dynos yet.
Play the waiting game.
Oh, nice. We can connect it to GitHub.
Huh.
So we
That's
could,
interesting.
yeah, we could totally hook this to master, and then anytime we merge to master, it would do a deploy for us, which I think could be interesting as long as we get tests and the CI in place.
Yeah, that could be really easy.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. All right.
Oh, says we got one. Okay, so
Nice.
yeah, you can see here it installs fibers. Looks like it runs the build. There's some other modules that get installed. And then at the end, like once everything's ready to go, it starts attaching environment variables correctly. You can see an installed Phantom for us. So if we use Spiderable, we should be good to go there. And then it launches it. And so theoretically, we should just like see this thing working now.
So is this kind of like the process that Modulus says it does, where it converts it to a node instead of Meteor or something?
No, not at all. That's Demeteorizer. So,
Demeteorizer.
yeah, check this out. We totally have.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. And so yeah, all we gotta do is just tweak up some looks, and we're gonna be whoa.
Super crazy,
man.
man.
Shooting faces, yeah. Oh gosh.
All right, let's put that on.
That's awesome.
So if you're in the Meteor Club Slack chat room, you'll know why that's going on. If not, sorry. All right. Yeah, so it looks like we're working. That's good. So now we can easily deploy this thing. Yeah, so what Demeteorizer does is basically it takes your... So it used to be when the build would run, it would give you this tarball, and it was a tarball created in such a way that, you know, you had to run that. And so Demeteorizer would instead like make it more of a standard node application that could run on Modulus with the way that they were expecting node apps to be built. And so it would go in and basically just rearrange your, you would run it on your machine. It would rearrange your project and run a build and like spit out a file, and then you could deploy that file up to Modulus. And then they integrated it in. So when you do a Modulus deploy, it would detect that it was a Meteor app, and it would run Demeteorizer for you and handle all that.
Okay.
But since then, I think if you just output a directory build, I think it works roughly the same. So I don't know if you need Demeteorizer anymore or not. You may still, but like Modulus handles all that for you behind the scenes.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
All right. So now we got to fix some design stuff.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So I guess since it works for the mobile version, I guess we just got to figure out what is missing from the desktop section.
Yeah. So what file would that be? That'd be like views. episode maybe.
Let me take a look too. So we got.
So there's a clear.
Well, it's got the calls. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying there's a clear fix at the bottom. Like it seems like that would take.
Yeah, that allows it to go stack on top of each other, I think. But I wonder if it has something to do. Let's see. She's got like a small column and a medium column. I wonder if it's.
See here, the clear fix, if you look at the size on my screen here, so the episode description is actually like somehow being shown underneath this guy.
Right.
So I'm guessing this guy's got a static height on him. No, that's not it.
Let me open up the home file. HTML. So we're looking at row episode. Let's see. Are you looking in home or you? Oh, you're actually just in the console.
Row episode has a static height set to it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was doing.
Yeah. So here, this looks better, right? If
there you
get
go.
rid of that height.
So you're on local now. Okay.
Yeah.
Go to your Mongol and add 2 more episodes and see what happens though. Whenever.
Well, yeah, I know exactly what'll happen. Well, I think the problem is the size of this sidebar is
static. Yeah. If we made that not static too, to grow with it, I mean that would be the ideal, I guess. We wanted to match however many episodes there are, however that works out.
Yeah, gosh. So the problem's going to exist even if we like cut this guy here, right? Like this is still going to be a 2-line title, which is
right. And you can, you're going to have to expect that because some of your titles are longer.
Right. So the question is, do we scale down the font size? I mean, we're in JavaScript. We could like dynamically resize these titles to fit. I think there's libraries to do that.
I mean, it depends on if you want all of them to be the same exact size, or if you wanted to do like it's doing now and have like just the size equal what it needs to be based on those factors. Because I think it looks okay if they're varying heights. The main thing is just getting it to...
Well, so the problem is once you add these 2 more in, they're equal height.
Up.
Yeah, they're equal height with this guy.
Right.
Okay.
But, I don't know.
Let's attack this problem in a different way for a little bit. My thoughts are, what if we just make this container gray, and then it doesn't stark at least, only having 3 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as a initial.
Yeah, that's maybe an easier win right now. So we need to set this row. Let's see. What is the color? Right there, F2.
I think that, so
there we go.
Once you take up the static height and it pushes down the little pagination bar, if we can make the actual sidebar not have a static height and just push down, I think it'll look okay, if that makes sense.
Okay, we can try that. Let me just finish this guy. Do you have a hard stop 30?
Well, no, I have a little bit more time. That's why I wanted to push it back a bit more so we can, or push it up, I should say.
So then we need this guy as well. So I think we should put this on the row. And then
trying to look for the.
There we go. How's that look? That looks maybe at least a little better when you only have 3. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that's much better because it actually is presentable now.
Right. Okay. So we'll move that.
You put that in there.
Ooh.
Let's see. Do that and then move the static height. Where is that?
Yeah. We'll see what that looks like when we remove it on the sidebar.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be key, right? So what do we want? We want episode, not that one. Episode archive. Here we go. So these 2 guys we want to move up.
Where is, oh, there it is. Oh, that's weird. So you can remove, it looks like, I guess we're going to have to do something. So yeah, if you remove the static height on the side panel, we still have to add something in to make it stretch to equal the height of the left one. If that makes sense.
Hold on, let me just finish this and then we can.
Yeah, sorry.
Episode archive list. So we'll save that guy and we'll just make sure he looks right. There we go. Looks good to me.
Cool. Nice.
All right. And then, so do we have a height on?
All right.
No, that guy's going to just fill in. Okay, I see. All right, so you're saying on the sidebar we need to ditch the height?
So do this. Go into Mongol and duplicate an episode twice so you can see what it's going to look like with 5.
Okay, duplicate. There we go.
And then if you go in and remove the height, you'll see what happens.
The height on the sidebar?
No, the height on the episodes, because we obviously want them to be responsive to the content. If you go to row episode, yeah.
Right. So it works, but then this is the problem here, right?
Yeah. So that's where so it looks good right now. All we got to do is set up that sidebar to stretch instead of being static, and I think we're good. So whatever the CSS for that, I have to look it up because it's been a while since I played with columns. But let me see. Unless you know off the top of your head how to do that.
No, I don't.
Okay, so I'll have to look it up.
So info panel has a height of 800.
I used to know how to do this when I was learning CSS, but that's okay. Google's easy enough. I wonder if you can just add a height 100% or something.
Yeah, I tried that. That didn't seem.
It might not be in the same parent container, so I don't know.
Let's see. Why does this row stretch?
It stretches to the content. Is what it's doing. So
I see.
So basically, we need to.
That guy. I see.
Yeah, I don't know if the sidebar, if it's not in a parent container, yeah, I think that's the problem. It needs to be in like a parent container that the other episodes are in, and then you can have height 100%, and then I think it'll stretch. So maybe if we add another wrapper around the
Well, this guy would be the parent container right here, right?
the div class. Let me see. Div class. The div class row. Well, that kind of is, but at the same time, it's need one just around the episode, like where it says episode loop. Sort of. Let me see. Let me try this. I'll let you know if this works. Okay. I have to wrap it around. Let me figure out where it ends. Links out.
This is the bane of CSS users everywhere.
Making the stuff match, yeah. That's okay. I think I'll get it here. Just gonna double check, make sure I'm. All right. Links out. Info. Okay. Okay. Wait for it to update. Oh, I got it.
All right, cool.
I think. Well, actually, hang on. Let me make sure I'm not mistaken there. I don't want to speak too soon. Oh, that's right. I gotta change the height. Okay, now I'm gonna change. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is wrapping it like I want.
What'd you do?
I'm trying to wrap a div around the row episodes and the sidebar and then give that, and then make it match. We'll see if it works. Still kind of noob at CSS too. We always rely on our little framework to do stuff for us. So
You're talking about the episode archive row?
Yeah. I was just trying to. We basically just need to get it to match a parent container's height, I guess, whatever that entails. Gotta take off the. Okay, height 100%. Maybe not. Let me just look up what I was doing. Maybe.
Really interesting.
Did you find something?
Maybe.
Okay.
No, that didn't do it.
Yeah, see where they're saying you do like a page wrapper, and then you put the two columns in there, give them all 100%.
Well, we have a wrapper though.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to add
We've got
it.
like the row as a wrapper,
Right.
essentially.
Right.
Let's see. My little. Oh, we gotta add in like a. Overflow or something. Can't remember the name of it. There's like a CSS overflow property we gotta set, I think. Overflow something. Oh. I got the like parent one to let me try. Maybe I think I might be onto something. We'll see.
All right.
Why does it have to be so difficult?
I know. Like, I love like the you see all the funny tweets with pictures that say like, we can land someone on the moon and we can do all these difficult things, but in this day and age, we still don't have like you can't do vertical centering. Like height 100% is difficult. Like, come on, CSS should be better.
Yeah, I think that's what Flexbox is supposed to be helping with, but I don't know. There's some designer out there face palming at our feeble attempts to do this right now. Oh, goodness.
Maybe. They may not ever watch this though.
That's true. That's true. But if they did, oh gosh.
Oh. Yeah, that's not quite what I wanted with the black over here.
Height auto, maybe? I don't know. Let me see.
There go the dogs.
Yeah. Work. feel like this should be working, but it's not. Maybe. Oh my goodness. How you faring over there?
Yeah, not very well.
Oh gosh. Okay. Position relative. Let's try this. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I gotta do a clear fix to this.
Oh, that's interesting. A clear fix, huh?
Yeah, I added position, relative, position, absolute, and I think a clear fix will. I don't know. We'll see.
So the info panel is floated.
Man, what a pain.
Yeah, kind of is. I don't know. So maybe what we should do is uncheck or remove the height on these guys, deploy, and then we can ask the room if they have ideas.
Yeah, someone who's better at CSS than us.
Yes.
I feel like this should be like CSS layouts 101, but I completely have forgotten what's making this not work.
Well, you know what? Oh, I see why this is not a problem when you go responsive. You lose the sidebar when you go responsive. Right here. Notice the sidebar is just gone.
Right.
And therefore, it's no longer a problem.
In that case, sure. Yeah. Right now, the sidebar is our only problem because we got the rest working out once we took off the fixed height.
Right. So it looks like anything above 768 in screen width, 768 pixels, applies a height to the episode.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, you don't have the highlighting on your styles either.
No, I should.
I don't have a plugin for that.
All right. So I remove the height. We've got a few changes in here, so we'll just do these. The HTML has a min height of 100% on it.
I think that's so that you're. Wait. Usually you do that if you have like a sticky footer.
Bunch of white space changes. There was a crap ton of trailing white space in this file.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was looking at it.
I fixed it. I've got a key binding that just like removes it all. But as you
Oh, really? Yeah, that's always handy.
Makes for an ugly commit.
True. Well, you can always just do the equals capital G, and that does it for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know what? You know where it auto indents for you. It also fixes the white space stuff. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just do like GG equals capital G.
Mm.
Although we had to be careful if you don't have some custom tab spacing or whatever that you don't want the auto indent to change. Oh man, I feel sad. We couldn't get it to work yet. That's okay, we'll get it. But we got the Heroku deploy, so that was the step one, I suppose.
Indeed, it's a big step, right?
Yeah, it's a big step getting it online for people to see, right?
Yeah. So I think what we'll do off camera is I'll think through some more issues and stuff, and then we'll see if we can get those fixed. I mean, we're getting push rejected, error, unexpected. Did not like something. Oh,
What did you do?
I messed up the stylus file.
Did you
because of this guy.
change the tab spacing?
No, I left a media query in there with nothing under it. I think that maybe did it.
Gotcha. I've never used stylus before, but it just looks like a SAS similarity.
Mm-hmm.
Like
there we go.
SAS.
Whoa.
Featured. It's still giving you problems?
No, it looks like it's good now. It's just building.
Okay, good. Okay, just takes a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I fixed it over here because we were getting the error over here. I just didn't look.
Okay. So I guess we got to, going forward, play with the styles and get that matched up on the sidebar, and then the next big one would be pagination. For future functionality.
Yeah, well, I mean, so if we get the 100% height, then pagination is maybe less of a immediate need, right?
Yeah, I mean, after basically by the 6th episode is when we would need pagination to work. So right
But
now the buttons are just
well,
they're
no,
not
but
doing.
if we get the sidebar to grow to 100% of the div on the left, then
Mhm.
technically we actually have longer, right?
Yeah, that's true. Because I'm sure it'll look okay for a few, but then when you get to
Yeah, it just gets
like episode 50 or whatever, you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta scroll all the way down.
a little long in the tooth otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
So I'm gonna make one of those like sticky sidebars where it like scrolls down with I don't know.
That's an interesting thought too.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Cool.
Let's just start. I'm gonna send this to the designer too. She'll probably be like, no.
Maybe she'll help out. Yeah.
You guys have butchered this.
Whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to figure out how to get this guy to fill up this bar as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good point.
Cool. All right, man. Well, good show.
Sounds like yeah.
Hopefully that was helpful to somebody somewhere.
Somebody can be like, oh, it's not just me that has trouble with CSS. All right.
Oh, wow. I like totally. Oh, there it is. Stop share. All right. Well, yeah. So again, this is probably one of those episodes where they're like, "Oh God, these guys suck at CSS."
I know, right? I was like, man, I was
this is
hoping
why I hired a designer. So
yeah, should have said that. Yeah, that's true.
But again, I think it's good progress. So like these at least look better, and since we only have 3, it's less of an issue.
True.
You know, the designer will probably cringe because this is like this line and this line were meant to line up, but they don't. So
Yeah.
we'll figure it out though. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll pick up next week with more. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week.
This video has been a Space Dojo production. You can click the Learn More button to find out more about us at spacedojo.com. Or you can click the subscribe button to get notified about new videos we put out each week. Thanks for watching.